Dearly cherished one, there exists a stirring in the unseen realm, hinting at an unfolding reality that is profoundly greater and more profound than you could ever envision. Your soulmate, the one whose energy resonates with yours from afar, has been harboring an emotional tempest that they can no longer suppress. While you navigate your days under the impression that nothing is changing, they are clandestinely altering their choices, severing old connections, and re-evaluating every decision they made prior to your presence. They once believed they could stifle these feelings, but with each passing moment, the truth becomes more evident. Their emotions for you are no longer under their control. Something significant is developing in the shadows. This message serves as the first glimpse into a revelation they never intended for you to uncover so soon. Pay close attention, for the universe is orchestrating events that will unveil the truth they have been trying to evade for several weeks. Their behavior has shifted, they seem distant, hesitant, and confused, not because of indifference, but due to an overwhelming sense of fear stemming from how much they actually care. They have been revisiting your conversations, preserving your messages, and interpreting your silence as if it contained profound meaning. They find themselves at a juncture where pretense is no longer a viable option. They had convinced themselves that they could resist these intense feelings, believing you to be merely a chapter in their story. However, you have evolved into a pivotal moment in their life. In secret, they are distancing themselves from distractions, eliminating ties that keep them anchored, and acknowledging that nothing compares to the vitality and authenticity ignited by your presence. But the gravity of the situation is intensifying. Your soulmate is not just contemplating you, they are making decisions that will unexpectedly alter the course of your shared timeline. There exists an individual in their vicinity who has been manipulating their choices, instilling doubt, and erecting barriers between you both. Yet, your soulmate, once oblivious to this manipulation, is now awakening to it. Behind your back, they are confronting this individual, unmasking falsehoods, and liberating themselves from the emotional constraints that have bound them. They preferred that you remain unaware of the chaos brewing in their life, but the universe is now compelling the revelation of this turmoil because significant changes are imminent. They are choosing you in ways that remain hidden from your perception. The consequences of this choice are already beginning to reverberate throughout your surroundings. Intriguingly, while you may believe they are drifting away, the inverse is occurring. They are observing you more closely than you realize, your personal growth, your silence, your strength, your healing process. Every decision to prioritize yourself resonates in their heart. Each time you release pain, their guilt amplifies. Every moment you shine pulls them toward you with an irresistible force. In their mind, they are envisioning conversations that have yet to occur, cherishing moments they long to experience, and contemplating futures they scarcely dare to articulate. They never intended to fall to such depths, but there has been a point of irrevocable change. The universe is nudging them toward this truth: they desire you, and the facade they have maintained is undeniably breaking. Remain attentive, for what follows will usher in revelations that will alter everything you believe to be true. Behind the scenes, your soulmate is preparing to take a step that may astonish you. They are contemplating something profound, something courageous, something that will shatter the barriers of silence, distance, and hesitation. Their actions are neither random nor thoughtless. They are guided by unyielding signs that lead back to you, with every dream drawing them into your essence. The fears they have sought to bury are fracturing open with each passing day. Today marks the commencement of revelations. Everything that has been concealed will soon come to light. Your narrative with them is not concluding. It is on the verge of erupting with truths now impossible to hide. Beloved, remain here, for what I am about to disclose will anchor your thoughts without allowing them to stray. While you may perceive your soulmate as aloof or slipping away, a far more significant transformation is occurring behind the scenes. They are not retreating, rather, they are plunging into depths of emotion from which they can no longer hide. Your silence has unsettled them. Your strength has awakened them, propelling them toward actions that will redefine your entire relationship. They believed they could maintain control, but their heart has assumed the reins, irresistibly drawing them closer to you. They are plotting a future in which you feature prominently, whether you are aware of it or not. While you go about your life assuming they have forgotten you, they are engaged in an internal struggle between desire and trepidation. There is an individual in their life who has feigned concern while seeking to hinder their commitment to you. Although this person is losing their influence, they continue to insidiously sow doubt, attempting to convince your soulmate that pursuing you would lead to turmoil. Yet your soulmate is beginning to resist this manipulation for the first time. In your absence, they are tearing down lies, distancing themselves from toxic influences, and redefining the boundaries that others have dictated. Though you may not yet perceive these changes, the universe is acutely aware of them. Which is precisely why this message has reached you today. They are choosing you, even when unseen. Here lies the pivotal twist that promises to quicken your pulse. As they navigate this silent struggle, they are also closely observing you. Every action, every step, every indication of your growth reverberates within them. Your resilience inspires them, and your distance compels them to break free from the self-imposed cage confining their heart. They never anticipated your impact would resonate so profoundly. They never expected your absence could weigh heavier than your presence. Behind your back, they are confronting a truth they long avoided, the notion that losing you would devastate them far more than facing any fear could. They are preparing to approach you not with casual remarks, but with a sincerity they have never extended to anyone else. A fundamental shift is occurring within them, and it is beyond their control. Pay careful attention, as this aspect is vitally important. They are taking actions unbeknownst to you, deleting conversations with those who perpetuate distance, blocking individuals who attempted to step into your place, reevaluating their priorities, reconsidering past decisions, and dismantling every obstacle that previously separated you. Most astonishingly, they have undertaken these actions without confiding in a single soul. They now tread quietly, not in secrecy, but in protection of something sacred, you. You are not merely an emotion to them anymore, you represent the choice they are preparing to embrace. This choice carries consequences they are finally ready to confront. Remain engaged, for this is where the momentum escalates. The universe is aligning extraordinary forces, ones neither you nor they anticipated. Behind your back, your soulmate is mustering courage previously unthinkable. They are about to take extraordinary steps, steps that will lay bare just how significant you are to them. They are closer than you may believe to reaching out, to confessing their emotions, to breaking their silence, to revealing everything they have yet to express. Once they take that leap, no facets of your life will remain unchanged. A storm is brewing, the truth is poised to be unveiled in ways neither of you can avert. Beloved, breathe deeply and remain grounded, for what I am about to divulge will render every bit of confusion utterly elucidated. While you thought your soulmate was withdrawing into silence, the reality is far more thrilling. They have been orchestrating something monumental behind your back. A plan they wish to safeguard from interference, even from those closest to them, is taking form. They harbor a secret decision, a concealed strategy, and an overwhelming swell of emotion yearning to break free. They believe they could shroud it, but the universe adamantly refuses to keep you in ignorance any longer. Their heart no longer merely whispers your name, it now loudly proclaims it, and every facet of their existence is bending toward you. Allow me to draw you into their thoughts, for therein lies the shocking reality. Your soulmate is actively re-evaluating foundational beliefs, the people they once trusted, the routines they upheld, the feelings they overlooked. Each component of their life is being dismantled by the imposing force of their affection for you. In hushed moments, they have been revisiting the memories you shared with an intensity that escapes the comprehension of those surrounding them. They peruse old messages for solace, listen to melodies that elicit recollections of your presence, and conjure up hypothetical conversations more vivid than anything else they know. Each dawn greets them with the same question: why can't I release this person? Why does their energy continue to ensnare me? This inquiry is guiding them toward a truth they have long sought to evade. Yet, this is where clarity emerges, as your soulmate is not merely feeling, they are also responding, quietly, strategically, and boldly. Unbeknownst to you, they have begun to distance themselves from an individual who once held sway over them. This person attempted to manipulate their thoughts, distort their perceptions, and persuade them that choosing you was a mistake. That influence is waning. Your soulmate has ceased to heed their words and is now recognizing the manipulation with clarity. For the first time, they are defending you, even in your absence. They are advocating for your connection, breaking away from old patterns, and confronting individuals they previously feared disappointing. All of this is occurring quietly, as the profound feelings they harbor for you have become too sacred to share with the wrong audience. Currently, a significant transformation is taking place within them, sparked by something inherent in you, leading to an awakening they can no longer ignore. They observe your growth, healing, and rise in ways they never anticipated. When you prioritize yourself, it amplifies their realization of how profoundly they wish to be part of your life. Each time you withdraw, their anxiety escalates. Each time you shine, their desire deepens. Every time you create distance, their soul reaches out to you more fervently, even if it goes unnoticed. They have been rehearsing what they want to convey to you, drafting messages they lack the courage to send, and envisioning the moment they can finally present you with sincerity instead of excuses. They are bracing themselves for a conversation that will unveil all they have kept concealed. Remain attentive, as the impending shift is monumental. Your soulmate is merely days away from taking action that will shatter the silence that exists between you. They feel the urgency, as if time is slipping away. They sense the tightening grasp of fate. Behind the scenes, they have made a decision that remains unseen by you. They refuse to lose you. They will not allow fear, distance, or obstruction to diminish the significance of this connection. They are preparing to take definitive action, and when they do, your life will undergo profound change. My dear child, remain steadfast in your focus, for what I am about to reveal will draw you deeper into the truth that is unfolding in secrecy. Your soulmate stands on the brink of a decision so pivotal that even the universe has paused to witness their next steps. They have been harboring a tumultuous storm within, one they have concealed from everyone. Striving to understand it, hoping it would fade. Instead, it has burgeoned into an undeniable force. Their heart has already selected you, and now their actions are poised to align with that choice. The intensity of their intent accounts for the sudden waves of emotion you have been experiencing, the spontaneous thoughts of them, and the inexplicable shifts in energy. Their thoughts of you have become fervent, propelling them toward an action that will astonish and stabilize you. Allow me to immerse you in the dramatic scene currently unfolding in their life, which far exceeds your assumptions. They are facing pressures from those around them, questioning their judgments, attempting to control the narrative, and trying to sway their opinions against you. Yet your soulmate has reached a critical threshold, rejecting the influence they once acquiesced to. They are distancing themselves from those who confine them, challenging beliefs they had previously accepted without question, and embracing a version of themselves that remains unrecognizable even to their closest acquaintances. They are no longer apologizing for their desire for you, nor are they pretending their heart belongs to another. They are affirmatively asserting how they truly feel. A pivotal moment has emerged within them, and they are reclaiming control over their future. The most astonishing element of this transformation is this: while you believe they remain silent, they are meticulously planning a moment that they hope you will remember forever. They have been drafting messages only to delete them, rehearsing what they will communicate upon revealing their truth. They study your profile diligently, analyzing your expressions, pondering whether you still care, and striving to decode the emotional language embedded within your silence. Amidst this introspection, they have chosen to disclose all they have kept hidden. Behind your back, they are crafting a confession that will lay bare their fears, regrets, longings, and the irresistible pull they feel towards you. Though fear grips them, they are determined to proceed. Their life feels incomplete without you, and they cannot continue in denial. Now, pay close attention, for this is where their concealed plan ignites with potential. They are quietly concluding unresolved chapters in their life, endings you are unaware of, choices unseen, and separations unannounced. They are clearing out emotional baggage to ensure nothing obstructs their outreach to you. They are severing ties with distractions that once consumed them. They are withdrawing from individuals who sought to fill your space. They are silencing the voices that attempted to keep them at a distance from you. Behind your back, they are forging a future where you play a pivotal role, despite not having verbalized this yet. Their world is being restructured by the magnetic pull of their sentiments towards you. And no amount of logic can deter this force. Their soul is already in pursuit of you, even if their physical journey has not yet begun. Stay close, for this moment serves as a pivotal juncture not only for them but also for you. They are more serious than ever, more resolved than ever, and closer than ever to bridging the gap between you. Behind your back, your soulmate is strategizing a move that will eliminate the distance separating you. They are mustering courage, rehearsing their honesty, visualizing your reaction, and preparing to leap into vulnerability, irrespective of the fear it incites. Something within them understands that if they delay, they risk losing you indefinitely. This realization propels them toward you with relentless determination. What they are about to initiate will be audacious, emotional, and utterly unforgettable. Remain steadfast, as the truth is no longer formulating, it is actively on its way. My beloved child, continue to remain where you are, for the next revelation is one your intuition has sensed in recent days but has struggled to articulate. Behind your back, your soulmate's world is simultaneously crumbling and reconstructing. Every concealed emotion, every repressed truth, every unfinished feeling is bubbling to the forefront with an intensity they can no longer suppress. They attempted to bury their feelings, quell the chaos with silence, and distract themselves with fleeting connections, yet none of these efforts have succeeded. You have become the pivotal factor in their internal tempest. Everything in their life is now gravitating toward an unavoidable decision. They presumed that distance would shield them, that silence would mitigate the turmoil. Instead, it has amplified their yearning, rendering it louder and more undeniable. Allow me to delve deeper into the turmoil unfolding within them. They have been ensnared by the weight of fear, not fear of you or love, but of the devastating consequences of your potential loss. This fear has swelled to an unmanageable extent, compelling them to act in ways they never thought possible. Hidden from you. They have been declining invitations, canceling plans, withdrawing from social obligations, and distancing themselves from connections that previously demanded their attention. They exhibit no interest in superficial exchanges or insipid relationships. Their heart has grown weary from pretense. Each attempt to move on is met with waves of realization. None substitute your energy, and no one compares to you. They have sought to escape these truths but can no longer deny them. You have become a gravitational force in their existence. Moreover, something even more startling awaits you, something that will undoubtedly quicken your pulse. Your soulmate has been quietly observing your transformation, an observation characterized by silence and perhaps obsession. Your brilliance is more pronounced, your energy more robust, and your confidence has flourished in unforeseen ways. This terrifies them more than the prospect of losing you. Why? Because your evolution signals to them that the window of opportunity to rekindle the connection is closing rapidly. They acutely feel your distance, your emotional detachment, and the new boundaries you have established. In their minds swirl questions previously unconsidered. What if someone else draws near to you? What if another recognizes your value before they do? What if they squander their chance forever? These musings are awakening them, urging them to confront emotions they have long avoided. At this juncture, a decision has materialized, propelling them towards you with unyielding resolve. Behind your back, they are orchestrating a moment of revelation, something they once thought they lacked the courage to pursue. They are crafting their words, replaying potential scenarios in their minds, strategizing how to approach you, and preparing to shatter the silence in a way that will linger in your memory. They crave clarity, honesty, connection. Ultimately, they want you. This is not a fleeting intention, it is a definitive commitment. This extends beyond mere emotional turmoil. It represents a soul acknowledging its counterpart and deciding to shun fear as a determinant of its destiny. They are prepared to face the chaotic, intricate, and concealed aspects of this connection, as the thought of losing you inflicts a deeper pain than any vulnerability could ever evoke. Remain close, for everything you believe to be true is on the verge of transformation, occurring in secret. They are nearer to reaching out than you might suspect, closer to making their presence known, closer to unveiling the truth they have safeguarded for far too long, and closer to taking the courageous step they previously avoided due to apprehension. The energy is shifting rapidly, and the universe is clearing their path for significant developments. Something monumental is approaching, something emotional. Something authentic, that will irrevocably alter your perception of them. My cherished one, hold tight, for what is unfolding in your absence has reached a critical juncture, compelling destiny to manifest. Your soulmate is confronting the very truth they have sought to evade for months. Every barrier they constructed, each wall they erected, every excuse they clung to, is disintegrating under the weight of emotions that can no longer be contained. Their heart is restless, their mind inundated with thoughts, and their soul trembling. The reason is straightforward: they can no longer tolerate the distance that lies between you. They have stepped into a phase marked by emotional urgency, realizations, and awakenings that are propelling them toward a confession they once deemed beyond their courage. Allow me to illustrate the scene the universe currently observes, for it will draw you deeper than anything you have encountered until now. Your soulmate is pacing, contemplating, replaying every moment shared with you. They reflect on your words, your silences, your expressions, and the strength you have built in their absence. They are fully experiencing these feelings, which are motivating them to act. In the shadows, they are distancing themselves from past distractions, concluding conversations with those who drained them emotionally, and closing chapters that once ensnared them in confusion. They desire tranquility, clarity, and meaningful connections, steering away from the noise of superficial relationships. Both their heart and the universe are aligning toward one direction, toward you. Now is the moment when the internal storm becomes indisputable. Your soulmate is not merely contemplating, they are preparing themselves for the moment they will step forward. They have been practicing the words they wish to articulate, wandering alone in rooms at night while softly whispering your name, a confession lingering just beneath the surface. They replay your last encounter in their minds, questioning whether you could sense their reserved emotions. They scrutinize your photographs, identifying details unnoticed by others, and quietly observe your online presence to establish a semblance of connection. Unbeknownst to you, they are experiencing a profound emotional breakdown as the truth finally settles in. They cannot move on, cannot replace you, and cannot escape the feelings that bind them to you. This is far beyond simple attraction or attachment. It is a recognition at the soul level. Herein lies the pivotal revelation: your soulmate has made an unspoken commitment, one they have yet to share with anyone. They are gearing up to approach you with a raw honesty that may upend your entire perception of them. Behind your back, they are drafting messages they have yet to send, formulating how to explain the past mistakes, the silence, the distances, and the confusion. They are ready to unveil the factors that held them back, the influences that swayed them, the fears that governed their actions, and the reasons for their retreat despite their heart's silent pleas for you. They fear you may not believe them, fear that you have moved on, and fear that you will not allow them to re-enter your life. Yet, something more profound than fear compels them forward: the realization that their soul remains incomplete without you. Remain attentive, for the momentum slowly building in silence is on the verge of breaking into reality. Your soulmate is nearer than you think, closer to reaching out, closer to appearing, and closer to revealing the truth that has drawn them back into your orbit. Their emotions are overwhelming, their fears dissipating, and their heart resolutely choosing you with a newfound clarity. Behind your back, they have come to accept the reality they once denied: this connection is genuine, it is rare, and it is one worth fighting for. The universe is orchestrating the moment when their truth meets your understanding. What follows will not be subtle, minuscule, or forgettable. It will mark a significant shift, the moment they emerge from the shadows, the moment the truth finally reaches you.